But in my area, be this, yo. Money in my Russia, be this, yo. Oh, yeah. Oga, my area, be this, yo. Oh, yeah. Money in my ghetto, be this, yo. Money in my area, be this, yo. Today, not today. Today, not today. Hi. That is to say, at this time, I say, Junction T, place happy, occasion wide. A case Killian looks like Adessa, not like Akintoye. It is brutally and wawastically written in the book of the book, chapter Emu verses Oguro, that the devil carried the Bible never to decode the Genesis. To my observation, the head of Agadagba is not meant for a child play. It is to say that 1 + 1 is equal to the square root of 11. To my counter, hypothetical and wawastic generations are things of all the cool. In an attempt, a group of attempt for Sogito to walk and stumble, may the case remain basket. It is to say at this time, Martin, Eleya to erosion, Eleya the workhead, Eleya is carried. Eta paye.
Is it okay? Perfect. For feel of that brand new one called Gyration Revolution by the Rhino. And guess what? The Rhino is with me on set at the end of year party and annual dinner on Thursday last week. The Rhino was on the ground to entertain everyone. I mean, well, just so lovely seeing you, doing those things and people just loving your songs, joining you on stage, on the floor, to gyrate to the song and all of that. But before that one, there's one other song you did, Odosa. Yeah, that song, I would love you to do that song here, live in the studio, as a tell-out point. But let's talk about how your journey has been in music. How did you come into music?
Thank you very much. First, I must appreciate you for having me.
Okay.
God bless you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. The journey, in fact, it hasn't been very rosy. I'm just coming into the industry now. Yeah. And let me shock you. This album was actually composed the year 1999.
Wow. How many years? How many years down the line?
About 22 years ago.
Wow. Wow.
Exactly. I was very young then.
Yeah.
And in the year 2000 or 2001, if I make no mistake, this music was released.
2001.
2001. But then it was released on a cassette.
That's what was trending then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the little money I could raise then, because of course I'm not from a golden spoon home. I was brought up from a very humble background.
Okay.
In fact, I grew up in the village.
Okay.
And the little I could gather with the effort of my mother was just about 10,000 naira. And I and my younger brother, my immediate younger brother, Terry, we went to the studio, Pentagon Studio, then at New Benin, something like this.
Yeah.
And we did these 3 tracks or 4 tracks there, which was Odosa, the gyration, not this gyration, the second track, which is the gospel gyration.
Okay.
And two other tracks like this, which now are ready for my second album anyway. And we weren't having money to
promote it.
And nobody was willing to
invest into
it because I was unknown, completely unknown,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And we, in fact, we went to several places in search of who could, you know, voluntarily help to promote this gyration. And whenever they listen to it, wow, sounds great. This was nice. This is nice. How are you going to do it? Okay, I will help. You know.
That's where it ends.
Yes, that's where it ends. And there was this prominent man, which I'm not going to mention any name, you know, that listened to it, and the man really fantasized with it. He loved it, and he said, "Okay, get somebody who can, you know, stand as a manager for you." And I went and met with this great man in the music industry in Benin, SKO. I met with him, and he listened to it. He liked it. But the thing was, get money so that we can push. So the possibility wasn't there.
Okay.
And that was how the dream went down. And as 2002, I had opportunity to travel out of the country, and been in Europe all this while. You know, being there, you're no longer thinking about music, you're thinking about
Other things. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And until recently, just I think May this year, because I was in Nigeria, I was in Benin, in fact. And while returning back to Lagos to board and go back to Europe, my mom called me and said, there is something I kept for you.
Wow.
I would like to give it back to you. I said, what's that? He said, the cassettes that you played there, the ones that remain, that she has it in one bag, you know, one sack like this.
Yeah.
I said, are you serious?
Wow.
Let me see. And she went to one store and brought it out. I saw it still up to about 40 pieces.
Wow.
And that moment, you know, like the whole thing revived back on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, wow, I really did this. Looking at my picture there and everything. And remembering all that she passed through with me, trying to raise money to push it.
Wow.
And I looked at, there was this moment, I looked at her face and I saw deception. I saw total deception. Like,
Why do you say that?
yeah, because you know, as she gave me the cassette, I didn't see joy on her face. I saw, you know, when a woman do like this, me, and like this, you know, that means like this is the end of the road.
Yeah.
This is not what I expected. You understand? And I looked at her rostrum. I felt it. I took the sack, put it in my boots, and drove off. I tell you, from Benin to Lagos,
That was all that was on your mind.
all
the
on
way,
my
all
mind.
throughout the journey.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
So I was not you know, fighting myself like, man, are you sure you can do this again? The other man said, no. You know, you've not sung for over 20 years.
Yes.
And now you want to go and handle mic. No, in fact, your voice is going to look
Whack.
horrible. You understand? You know, and I just got summoned up the courage that, you know what, dreams is not what can die.
Yeah.
It can delay.
Yeah.
But it can die.
Absolutely.
Then you couldn't do it because you weren't having the finance.
The funds to
But now,
bankroll it. Yeah.
even if you have to sponsor 10 people, you can.
can.
So why not do it this time?
yourself.
And this was the reason. And before I left, I went to the studio, got to Europe, got a studio, got everything ready, and I went into it.
Wow. Fantastic.
Yeah, because I believe I can do it again.
Fantastic. Beautiful story. Okay, let's talk about the genre of music you play. What brand of music do you play?
Good.
Because I've heard reggae too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm like all weather.
All weather.
All weather, you know,
Yeah.
and that is the name I wanted to use as, you know, my stage name.
All weather.
All weather. But
So why did you change it?
I changed it to because you know, while I was growing up in my area, Ekai, here, everybody called me Rolanzo, and some call me Rhino. you know.
Okay.
So they've known me like that because my real name is Rollins.
Okay.
Ogie.
Okay.
So, you know, some call me Rollinzo, Rhino as a way of abbreviating it.
Yeah.
So, but looking at myself inwardly, I feel I can do multiple stuff at the same time.
Okay.
If it comes to rap, I can rap.
Okay.
If it is Afro Juju, I can do it.
Okay.
And if it is reggae, I can do it.
Okay.
And but my love, my passion for gyration music, it's enormous. It's enormous. The reason is this. You know, while I was growing up, my childhood, from my childhood time, I happened to be this boy that even while walking inside the farm, you know, like I told you, I was brought up in the village.
You said so.
Walking inside the farm, I will hold my cutlass like this, as if it's a guitar, and be singing, you know.
Okay.
There is no Richard Ohomina Ukodo. None of his track that I cannot sing.
Wow.
Osayomori, Joseph, Ambassador, and the whole of the Lucky Dube, Fela, Anikpo. I sing everything. I don't know how I learned them, but I learn lyrics very fast and easy. So I love singing. I love music right from my childhood. But I had one problem. The problem is still to today. I don't know how to play instrument. You understand?
Yeah.
And then, if you cannot play any instrument. You are not an artist.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Absolutely. Back then, that was back in the days.
Yes. Unlike now that all you need is know how to sing.
That's all.
Forget about the rest.
Because when you get to the studio, that will be
everything is there.
That's fantastic.
But then it wasn't like that.
No, it wasn't.
If you want to record, you have to bring instrumentalists. You have to bring everything. You understand?
Yeah.
So you can imagine how that was. And given to the fact that I wasn't good at playing any kind of instrument, so when I'm singing, I just do my cutlass like this, you know, and use my mouth to play the guitar and everything. You understand?
Yeah.
And one day, until this happened when 21 Week released Everybody Gyrates.
Yes.
In fact, when 21 Week released that gyration, it was a bomb.
It was.
I have never fell in love with a song like that.
As much as that.
I tell you, day and night, I sing it. In fact, I love that guy. He's my role model. I'm telling you, he's my number one.
Wow.
I'm telling you, among so many, he's my number one.
Wow.
And you see, I now discovered that the kind of instrument this guy is playing to sing has nothing to do with guitar or something like this. These are just maracas, agogo, and stuff like that.
Traditional instrument.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I picked something from there. I said, wow. That means all these songs that I'm singing, I can actually try to sing it by hitting just agogo. I discovered that hitting bottle with key or spoon or something, I could, you know, coordinate my voice alongside with my brain. Because I was having this problem of, if I'm playing instrument,
how do I coordinate my
coordinating the brain with my voice was a problem.
Yeah, to not blend with what you're playing.
Exactly. But when it comes to agogo and my voice, I can coordinate it.
So we can say now you learned one instrument.
Yes, which is agogo. You know, so that was how I shift into gyration. That anything I want to sing must come in form of gyration, because I can hit the bear along with it, and it comes easy.
All right, I'm going to take a break with you now. I'll be back with you in a moment. We'll continue this conversation, bring it to a conclusion. It's still TMI Monday, and it's reaching you live on independent television and radio. The Rhino is a musical artist who calls himself an all-weather because he can literally function in different genres of music. But we'll take a short break, and we'll be back with you to talk more with him as we bring this discussion to a close. Stay with us. It's TMI Monday.
Popori popo, money want to carry me go. Hi, Papa. na my Russia be this yo. Oh yeah. Oga na my area be this yo. Oh yeah. Money na my ghetto be this yo.
Okay, the Rhino is still with me in the studio, like I told you before. Of course, we'll be back to do a couple of conversations on the show this beautiful Monday morning. Gyration Revolution is that one. Thanks again for coming on the
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, an interesting journey you've had in music, trying to do something that you've always loved to do.
Yeah.
But I'm tempted to say that, in a sense, your genre has to do with the gyration kind of music.
Yeah.
That's why you probably have a lot of energy and stuff like. So how has been the feedback on this song?
Well, like, as you know, I'm just coming in now.
Okay.
I'm just coming in now.
Yeah.
And, you know, this industry is a massive world.
It's huge.
Where
And it
there
has
are-
also grown tremendously
Yeah,
from what it
tremendously.
used to be in the past.
Exactly. And right now, I really want to give a shout out to all our representatives in the country. You know, great men, you know, Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid, Bado, and the whole of them.
Yeah.
You know, Patoranking,
Yeah.
Tiwa,
Yeah.
Savage. You know, they are really making this country proud. You know, internationally, they are great people. In fact, you know, when I look to these people, I can see that God had really blessed this country with so much. You understand? But of course, I'm just coming in. I'm just like a baby right now.
Yeah.
So I don't even know how to walk yet. So someone will have to take my hand and
lead
you
you.
understand,
And lead you all the way.
and lead me.
Yeah.
You know, so everything is still like this to me right now. So I really don't have much to say yet. I'm just coming in.
But in all of that, how do you
Yeah.
see yourself in the next 5 years?
Well,
Yeah.
I believe that within now and that 5 years, so many things would have changed.
Fantastic.
Yes.
This is your
Positively.
second album. This is your second album or the first album?
The first album.
This is the first
The
album.
first album.
Has how many
Because
songs?
that's cassette that I talked about. We couldn't even sell up to 100 pieces. You know?
But
So-
of course, it's part of your history.
Yeah, sure it is. Sure it is.
Part of your history.
Yeah.
And anybody can relate with that.
Yeah,
You
sure,
know?
sure it
So this is your first album.
Yes.
How many songs do you have here?
I have 5 tracks on it.
5 tracks.
5 tracks.
Okay, let's look at those tracks. Each
Yes.
of those tracks.
Yeah.
You have I Wanna Gyrate. That's
Yes.
the song I said you're going to do here.
I will not gyrate. That is the gyration.
That's the gyration.
Yes.
Okay.
The one that you said I'm going to do is the Odosa.
Odosa. Okay.
Yes.
And then there's one you did in Spanish.
Yes.
Yes.
2 songs in Spanish.
Two songs in Spanish.
Yes,
And
actually.
then you have Odosa.
Yes.
That's reggae too.
Yes.
Okay. I don't understand the Spanish song that you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a version of the gyration song?
No, it is
Okay.
not a version of the gyration song. The thing is this, you know, Spanish is my second language.
Okay.
You know, somehow I think I speak Spanish better than English. You know, so this Spanish song, I actually dedicated it to my football club, Sevilla Football Club.
You played for them?
When I was my first 2-3 years,
Yeah,
I
in Europe.
played in the youth side.
You played in the youth side
In the youth
of
side.
Sevilla?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Then this guy, Sergio Ramos.
Yes, Sergio
was-
Ramos.
yes, yes.
Okay.
We
Is
were
it
team-
Sergio or Sergio?
Sergio.
Sergio.
Yeah, in
Fantastic.
Spanish it's Sergio.
Fantastic. We call it Sergio.
Yeah, it's Sergio. So Sergio Ramos was my teammate. You know,
Wow. In
Kepa.
the youth team.
Yes, in the youth team.
Wow.
Kepa, even this Jesus Navas.
Yeah.
You know.
But what did you call it? Jesus?
Jesus Navas.
Okay, Jesus.
Jesus.
We call it Jesus
No,
Navas.
it's
It's
Jesus.
Jesus Navas.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Jesus Navas.
So what
So-
happened? Why did you go all out?
I wasn't good in football.
So how did you end up with the youth team?
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah.
you know, initial stage, I was doing very well.
Okay,
You know,
in the youth academy.
Yeah, I started with a very local club in Sevilla called Calavera.
Okay.
And from there, I went to Real Betis.
Their youth team as well?
Yeah, their youth team.
Okay.
Betty C.
Okay.
Then Asusao, there is one player they were calling Asusao.
Okay.
You know, he was the one that helped me in and everything. So I was playing well. And from there, I came to Sevilla to do test with Sevilla C. And they signed me. I was playing until I had injury.
In the youth team?
Yeah.
In the youth team?
In the youth team.
Okay.
I had injury, very severe injury.
Wow.
Yeah. My uncle, the left leg.
Got twisted?
Yeah, got twisted. You know, that for 8 months, I couldn't play football. I was just home. And, you know, getting myself back from that injury, you know, Benin, they make one parable say, Uzo ni fikamu, or it's what? So, you know, when you're coming back from a severe injury like that,
the fear factor comes in.
Your level of football will change. You understand? The fear factors comes in.
Yeah.
You know, any kind of hard tacking, you don't want to go into it. So automatically, your football level is dropping. You understand? You wouldn't know. And from there, I got a contract to play in 2nd division, which is Ubrike. They gave me 3 years contract. I couldn't even play 6 months. And when I saw the way things were going, you know, playing 5 minutes from the bench, 3 minutes, last minutes, before they call you in, I just quit. Wow. I quit at football.
So it wasn't like you were not good. I think it was the injury.
The injury got me off it. And so
when you were leaving Nigeria, was that part of
no
your vision?
No,
or it was accidental.
It was accidental because even while I was in Nigeria, I wasn't good playing football. But I love to buy the ball and give to people that play. Yeah. But I don't know how to play.
But you got there and became
football. The interest just came up. Because, you know, everything is perfect. The football field is there. You know, facilities are perfect.
So you brought out the best in you. You know, it brings us back to what has always been the issue here, that the potentials and the talent is massive. Exactly. But somehow the environment kills those talents. Because that's just exactly what has happened now. I mean, if you were not really football-minded back here, and you got to Europe and became football all of a sudden.
Exactly.
And it means that the environment must have changed.
Conducive, yes. It entertains it.
Yes,
you know, if we want to go into sport, for example, I think Nigeria can really do better than Brazil when it comes to potential, skill, and everything. We can be ahead of Brazil. We can lead in a very great position when it comes to football.
Absolutely.
But the problem we have is that we don't have the facilities. We don't. In Europe, for example, you train at night. At night. You don't start training until 7 o'clock.
In the evening?
In the evening. And you end training 9:30. And everywhere is just like...
it's like daylight.
Like daylight. You understand?
Lighting and problems.
And you can walk home. No problem. Everywhere is bright and security is everywhere. You understand? So you can't compare it here. That 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, you don't even see the man, you know, standing in a pole away from you. So I think
this song is dedicated to Sevilla.
It's dedicated to Sevilla Football Club.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So what were the things you were saying in that song?
Okay.
The Spanish, I didn't hear what you said, but you were singing.
Good. I was saying, Cantemos a rojo, cantemos a blanco, cantemos.
No, I heard Osaro in that one. Cantemo Osaro, something like that.
There is no Osaro. No, cantemos a rojo.
Okay.
Arrojo. So you know the color of our t-shirt is white and red.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm saying we sing to red, we sing to black, to white. We sing in the name of our city, which is Sevilla.
Okay.
You know, it is a feelings and a passion that we feel inside of us. A stadium, that's everybody, let's stand up and welcome our team as they are
coming into the
field.
Wow.
You know, that is Yasale Miyekipo, red and white. Oh, yo, 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 oh, yo, yo.
But this was also the gyration format.
It's a generation format. Exactly, because that is where my
passion is.
My passion is.
I saw it.
You understand?
I saw it.
Exactly.
I saw it.
So I'm taking generation to the Western world also.
Yes.
And they love it. They love it. In fact, when I took this gyration, this Sevilla gyration to Sevilla Football Club, and I gave a copy to Jesus Navas, and he passed it to the president. They called me the next day.
Wow.
I said, what is this? Like this, you know, like, what is this? And I said, well, it's just my feelings. It's just what I have for my club. And I said, are you a Spanish? What a funny question.
Yeah.
Like, how
were you able to
did you come about these feelings, this kind of thing?
And are you able to express them in very articulate
exactly.
form?
And the man said, oh my God, I wish this was the year of our centenary.
Yes.
This song would have been
Just
the hymn,
the
hymn of the football
club. Wow.
But nevertheless, we are going to make it one of the songs of the football club that will be played in the intermediate of match and break time and all of these. Okay, when can I present it so that I can start playing it?
Wow.
And I said, okay, that will be when I'm back from Nigeria.
Wow.
Because I have to go now. So when I get back now, we're going to do
informal presentation.
Yes.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, it's been a while. I mean, it's been wonderful having you here.
Thank you.
Talking with you. I mean, just sharing your thought with us, how your journey has been. I mean, from talking music, we also look at other aspects of your life. In fact, when I saw you standing, I knew there was something about football about you, even though I couldn't really place my finger on it.
Even with my size.
Of course, just when you stand, I knew, I couldn't really place my finger. I didn't know that you had to go through all of that. But quite a very fantastic journey you've had. And in terms of music. Now, you're very passionate about music. You're very optimistic that the music industry in Nigeria is going to grow beyond this level.
Sure.
Yeah. What are your convictions? Is it just based on what the likes of Davido, Wizkid, and the Red Burna Boy are doing at the moment, or what is your conviction?
And not just for what they are doing alone, though what they are doing is magnificent. It's enormous.
Okay.
It's enormous.
Okay.
In fact, it's something that you can't even really explain.
Okay.
You know, the way we are making wave in the world.
Yeah.
But it's looking at the projection. Look at Wizzy, that's Wizkid. Look at what he has achieved in this very past year.
Yeah.
You know, all the prizes
the awards,
he got, the awards.
Yeah.
Look at,
Oguro
Bona, because I always call him Oguro.
Okay.
Look at Oguro Bona. Look at what the name, the wave he's making. Look at Tiwa, the queen of Nigeria.
Yeah.
I just believe that the music industry, as well as the let me just say entertainment industry, both film and music.
Yeah.
I believe that we are going a very long way.
Okay, now we don't have much time, and I want you to sing that song as a tailored point.
Great.
I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank
you.
you.
As you do this song now, that will be the end of the show today, TMI Monday. With yours sincerely, I've been talking with the Rhino, a musician, former footballer, now a musician. I mean, that's just what it is. Nigerians with so much talent, everywhere, anywhere they go, they express this talent, they explore, they impact, and they bring changes. So the Rhino is with us. So let's get this song from you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it right here.
Right here.
Right here, right now.
Right here.
I love
right
that.
Here.
I love that.
Okay.
All right. Adegodosa waye wayo. Adegodosa no wayo. Wagagbi gyabo. Kiri gyawewe nagbon. Adegodosa waye wayo. Adegodosa no wayo. Wagagbi gyabo. Kiri gyawewe nagbon. Amen. Wagagbi gyabo. Kiri gyawewe nagbon. Iyere. Isanera maje yontono na yebe no wae. Wayo. Uwe havani. Uviene girobugie. bébé John, osa giovie, yon giovie, nous bomopa. Ouais, non gadi agbon, non do ne managbon. Weni ya eji bene nagbon ni maye. Amen. When I give we wa, we yaga mi agbon ne wofo. Waga di agbon je toji ve na mwe gbeki. Amen. Weki gado ne, iwe gime mama yowa. Ije swallow de yon eku, na la fiegwa.